Hi, I'm Christina Dansky, Account Manager from the Shandwick Shanghai office. I'm joined today by my colleague, Peter Tu, Account Director. Peter's here today to talk to us about the Shanghai World Expo 2010. Thanks for joining us, Peter.
Thanks for having me, Christina.
Peter, what is the World Expo and why is it important for cities like Shanghai to host it?
Well, the World Expo is one of the biggest events in the world where countries can showcase their achievements in science, culture, and their contribution to society. The first World Expo was held in London in 1851, and next year the event in Shanghai will be the biggest one ever, hosting over 70 million people. It is especially important because it is the first one to be held in a developing country. As we know, in this economic downturn, the world economy is being picked up by the developing world, so it is rather important for China to host this event.
How can companies use the Expo as a platform for PR and marketing?
This particular expo relies heavily on corporate sponsorships. You have different categories of sponsorship, starting from the global partners for corporations such as General Motors, and then you have senior sponsorship and a lot of different categories as well. Companies can also sponsor the national pavilions. For example, IKEA can sponsor the Swedish pavilion, which they have done so already. Other than sponsoring the Expo Bureau itself or the pavilions, companies can also sponsor the forums and conferences which will be held during the 6-month period of the Expo. They can provide facilities, venues, or even speakers. And for consumer-oriented companies, they can sponsor the 20,000 entertainment events which will be held during the Expo, on the Expo ground, or all around Shanghai City.
What is Weber Shandwick's involvement with the Shanghai World Expo, and how can we assist our clients and potential future clients with this important event?
Weber Shandwick and the IPG Network has been working with the Shanghai World Expo Bureau since 2002, helping Shanghai win a global bid. We also have a dedicated team working for the Expo Bureau on programs such as the Marketing and Development Plan, informational session for corporate sponsorships, international roadshows, and most recently, the planning manual for the forums and conferences. We also have really good relationship with the Expo Bureau, which can provide good insight on their programs and their executions. We also have a very strong global network who can give us resources and experience working on large-scale events such as the World Expo. And finally, we are looking forward, and we are already working with the city of Milan on their Expo for 2015. So we have a great variety and great experience in this regard.
Has the economic downturn affected the Expo? And if so, have you seen examples of sponsors getting more creative with their spending?
Well, we haven't seen any impact from the economic downturn, but we have seen a lot more creativity from our clients and from the sponsors who are really moving away from the traditional media to online media, and there are two reasons for this. One reason is the Chinese population is really relying on social media to get their knowledge about a location they want to visit, such as the Expo. They can go online and visit the pavilions and get all sorts of information from the online sources.
How will the 2010 Shanghai World Expo be different than past World Expos?
It's a really opportunity for China and all the other developing countries to showcase their achievements and their contributions to society and to the global economy. In addition to that, we are expecting about 95% of the public from China. So it is a great opportunity for companies and countries to promote themselves to the Chinese consumers and Chinese business opportunities.
What is the target audience for this expo?
I think there are mainly 3 target audiences in this field. First one is the government, the Chinese government. For countries, they want to really showcase their expertise in certain fields. So the government will be more willing to probably sign up free trade agreements or large business partnerships with these countries. As business opportunities for smaller companies, they want for having sourcing capabilities or to import products from these various countries. And finally, is for the consumers. Consumers want to know a place if it's worth visiting because of the culture or the scientific achievements. So all in all, 3 categories, 3 different objectives, but all packaged into one big, huge event.
Peter, it was a pleasure to talk with you today. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Same here.